Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final official press conference for what will be one of the big nights of world-class professional boxing at the O2 Arena this coming Saturday night. We are about 58 hours away from the bell for what is known as the rematch that the world has been waiting for in the heavyweight division. And it's all brought to you by Eddie Hearn for Matchroom Boxing, along with Haymaker Promotions and Ring Star Promotions, sponsored by William Hill, Voltarol, World of Tanks, and JD Sports. A big night indeed with an action-packed undercard, and here to tell you more about it from Sky Boxing is Mr. Adam Smith.
Thank you, Michael. Always a pleasure to have you in town. What a fantastic fight ahead on Saturday night. 14 months on. Repeat or revenge. We had to see it, didn't it? One of the best rematches in recent times as Tony Bellew and David Haye go head to head. No one can pick a winner. Can you guys pick a winner? Because I can't. Let's bring in, first of all, the promoter of Tony Bellew, Eddie Hearn.
Thank you, Adam. And as you saw previously, a brilliant night of boxing here at the O2 on Saturday night, live on Sky Sports Box Office. An incredible undercard, but of course everybody is talking about this main event. Originally scheduled for last September. I remember when David Haye came to me and told me about the injury and having to call Tony Bellew after. It was horrible times for both guys, particularly for the one we were concerned about, Tony Bellew. We thought long and hard about what to do, but this fight had to be made. The score had to be settled. The world wanted to see this rematch. Tony Bellew wanted to put the record straight that he wins no matter what happens on Saturday night. And I think this has become a real 50-50 intriguing matchup. Before, no one really gave Tony Bellew the credit that he deserved going into the first fight. He was a huge underdog. Now the bookies can't split them. You know, you have a former unified cruiserweight world champion, former world heavyweight champion against the WBC cruiserweight champion in Tony Bellew. And I'm not sure I've been more confident going into a 50-50 fight before. Tony Bellew's in great shape. He's improving all the time under David Caldwell. And we fully expect a victory on Saturday night. And it's been a wonderful career that David Haye has had, but I believe it comes to an end on Saturday night at the O2 Arena. And I believe that Tony Bellew will go on and get the credit that he deserves as one of Britain's great fighters. It's a brilliant fight. It's what boxing's all about. No one can pick a winner, but I can. And that's our boy Tony Bellew. I believe 100% he's winning on Saturday night. But tune in. It's going to be absolutely electric in the O2. It always is. A wonderful venue. And this is a fight that means a lot for both guys. Careers on the line, legacies on the line. Potentially the last time you could see either guy in the ring. And don't miss an incredible night of boxing on Saturday night.
Totally agree. It's going to be electric in that O2 on Saturday night. Don't miss it. It's also a pleasure to have another great promoter over here with us from the States. Great to see you, Richard Schafer from Team Haye.
Thank you, Adam. And I agree with you, Eddie, 50-50 fight. I can pick a winner as well, and he's right here next to me. David Haye. I think, you know, some fights are made for money. Some fights are made for world titles. And some fights are made for pride. And this is one of those for pride. And somehow, us as fight fans, we always in for a special treat when we see one of those fights which are made for pride. Both guys want to win. Both guys are in great shape. I can't wait for the first bell to ring. And I know who is going to come out with as the winner. And that's right here, former world champion, David Haye.
Thank you very much, Richard. Let's bring in another lead man from Team Haye, Adam Morley.
Thanks, Adam. I think there have been two kind of different, varying approaches to the camps in the build-up here. It's been different in some ways to the March 2017 fight. On Tony's side, well, on our side, we've been pretty cool, calm, and collected. Apart from my little rant the other day, we've been pretty cool, calm, and collected. And on Tony's side, it's been a little bit more like it was before. It has been a repeat. They have called names, called me Maz, called me Will from the In-Betweeners. I mean.
Thanks for that, Phil.
Dave Colwell, who I thought liked me, he even called me an embarrassing dweeb. A feisty one you are, Dave.
Don't worry about me. I'm just Penfold. Don't worry about that.
And you know, it's all done to get under David's skin. And it hasn't worked this time because David's cool, calm and collected. But, you know, you look at how David's had to approach this fight from last time. David's looked at it, he's broken it down, and he now has, no doubt about it, one of, if not the best boxing coach in the world. He's Scott Rubin on strength and conditioning. He's getting every single part ready. He's 100% fit. And when he gets in the ring on Saturday night, what you're going to see is going to be, well, I hesitate to say the haymaker of old, but you're going to see a different David. And I'm very excited about what you're going to see. I mean, I saw Tony yesterday. You know, he looked slick, he looked fast, he looked light. He's got heart, he's got balls, you know, what he did last time. I think it's going to be a tremendous fight tomorrow night. And someone said to me yesterday, one of the journalists said to me, I think Tony Bellew's he's light because he's going to run from David. I don't think he will. I think he's going to stand there. I think he's got heart. And I think we're going to have a terrific fight. And I think there's only one winner. I think you know who it is.
Thanks, Adam. David was telling me that he's got his A-team around him for this. Ruben Tabarez over there. And one of the best coaches in boxing, period. Full stop. He's had so many world champions. He's guided Jorge Linares to great success recently. And he bit a little bit in Liverpool, which was interesting to see. Let's welcome the very good, very well-known, excellent trainer, Ishmael Salas.
Hi guys, hi everyone. I think the action speaks louder than any words. So it's time to shine. We've been working so hard for this fight. Even I left my family back in the United States for more than 8 months, and I am here to make the best of David Haye together with Ruben Tabarez, all the team behind us. It's time to action. It's not much to say, just to do. Wait for us, baby.
Thank you, Ishmael. That is some sacrifice. Another man who puts so much into his fighters is, of course, Dave Colwell. Dave, who put such a great tactical plan together last time. How's it going to go this time, my friend?
I think both fighters, everybody in this room, were just fed up with all the talk now. It's been going on a long while. Same old thing. We've done the exact same. We've prepared for a hard fight. Tony Bellew's put in the hours. He's put in the effort. Doesn't matter what effort I put in. Doesn't matter the hours that I'm putting in. It's all about what he's delivering. You can put in all the effort you want as a coach, but if the fighter doesn't match that and exceed that, you're not going to get the right results. I believe that the ingredients that Bellew's got at this stage of the careers and where we are on Saturday are more than enough to deal with whatever David Haye wants to bring. David Haye's been nice and calm, cool, relaxed, almost as if you will, trying to lull Team Bellew into a false sense of security, that he's going to come out boxing and relax and everything. He may decide he's just going to walk straight out and think that he's got the superior strength, superior power, jump all over Bellew. He's not going to be able to handle the power, not going to be able to handle the physicality of the fight. We've prepared for that as well. You know, it's not just a case of preparing for one game plan. Whatever David Haye wants to bring, Tony Bellew can handle, and that is the bottom line of it. We're prepared for Tony Bellew to whatever it takes to win this fight, and he's prepared for a war.
Thanks, Dave, the former unified cruiserweight champion, former heavyweight champion, looking for this one great performance Saturday night. He's been telling us it's going to come. He's fit, he's ready. David Haye.
Good morning, guys. Welcome to Park Plaza, Westminster. I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm ready to go into battle, and I'm living my dream. You know, I've always, since the age of 10, been boxing. This is what I do. I love to do it. I love every day training, learning, improving, as I've been doing under Ishmael Salas. And my exam is on Saturday, and I've studied as hard as possible. You know, I've not cut any corners. You know, I've pushed it. You know, I've pushed it inside the ring, outside the ring. I've learnt from my mistakes. Once again, inside and outside of the ring. The first fight was an intriguing fight. It was entertaining for everybody who watched, whether you was a Haye fan or Bellew fan. You got your money's worth there. The emotional roller coaster was there for everybody to enjoy. And this time round, it may not be as controversial. It will be a little more clinical. I'm looking at taking Tony Bellew, which is something I've never done in any of my previous fights. Probably bar the Jean-Marc Mormec fight. The plan was to push on from round 7 onwards. And this time round, it's the same thing. I've kept my game plan under wraps, but it's to do as much damage in the first 6 rounds as possible and keep pushing it and then step it up from round 7 to round 12. If he's as tough and durable and has the heart he and his team believe they have, then we've got ourselves a cracking fight. But I'm not sure. Being in there with him first time round, the shots that were missing will be landing, and they'll be landing a lot harder than they land for the first time round. I didn't catch him, in my opinion, with anything, with any real timing, with clear crispness. It was all thuds, it was all big swings and clubbing shots, and that's not really my style. This time round, it's going to be very sharp, very explosive, very slick, and I will give you the performance a lot of people expected first time round. So make sure you strap. I don't believe the fight will go early. I don't believe it. Ishmael Salas says the first 6 rounds about chopping him down, breaking him up. And from round 7, let's see what's left in front of me, because that's when I'm ready to really put my foot on the gas and really start pushing through those the second half of the fight. But I'm ready for 12 hard rounds, and I believe Dave Colwell is a very good coach. I've worked with Dave Colwell in the past. He'll have a great strategy like he had for the first fight. He was spot on for the first fight, and we'll see. We'll see.
David, mentally you seem in a very different place this time around, and physically, what everyone wants to know, are you 100%? Can the body hold up through 12 hard rounds against Tony Bellew? Yeah,
it's not for me to convince everybody here that that's the case. A lot of people may not believe me, but tune in for the fight, because if for whatever reason my arm falls off or my leg falls off, they're going to be in for another thrilling fight like the first time round. So whatever happens, you're going to be in for a treat no matter what. The body holds up, great. The body doesn't hold up, great for you guys' entertainment.
But you've taken the attitude this time around not to get involved with him, to keep cool, to keep calm, to get the blinkers on. So you feel that was the right way to deal with it?
This time round, the focus wasn't on Tony Bellew. First time round, in my mind, I didn't see Tony Bellew as any type of threat whatsoever. So I kind of used the interviews he did, used his personality to kind of whip me up, to use that as fuel, as motivation for training, as there was nothing that I could see in his previous boxing resume to suggest I needed to really raise my game. Made a big mistake there. This time round, I haven't done that. I focused, like I should have done probably the first time round, on being the best version of myself and not worrying about what Tony Bellew is going to do. I've trained as if Tony Bellew was going to be a lot faster, a lot stronger. He's going to come at me a lot harder, or he's going to move away a lot faster. Whichever one he does, I believe, from the bottom of my heart, I will have an answer for it, and he will not be able to deal with what's coming for him on Saturday night.
Before I go to Tony, one final one. Is this the most important night of your career? You've had huge ones, obviously, the Mormec night, the Klitschko night. Last time out, you were expected to blow Tony Bellew away. How vital is this in all your career, David?
They say in boxing, you're only as good as your last fight, plain and simple. And my last fight was 11-round stoppage loss to Tony Bellew. For me, that doesn't sit right with me. It sits really right with a big smiling belly on the end there. He loves the sound of that. For me, that's probably the worst finish to any career I could have, and it would really put a real big smudge over my resume, and I'd be very, very disappointed. Very, very disappointed, and it would feel like I'd, undone all of the great nights I've had over the years, the world title fights at cruiserweight and heavyweight. It would undo all of that. So yeah, you're right. This is everything's on the line. My reputation, my everything. My whole soul is on the line here, and I will not allow Tony Bellew to get the win on Saturday night.
His whole soul is on the line. Tony Bellew, you won last time. You did it emphatically, a monumental upset. Everybody doubted you. Are they doubting you again? Can you pull it off again? Is it repeat?
I'm always getting doubted, Adam, but I don't mind. I'm used to it. Thanks is all I can say to the glowing, I think, of the recommendations I've been given from his team. So thank you very much. I'm honoured. I'm looking round for the guy who you seem to be describing, because I just don't think it's me. But you know. Oh, hello, lad. There he is. Hello, lad. That's him.
He's a mate of mine.
Pick on someone your own size.
He's a mate of mine, right? He's a little fella.
I don't want no trouble with you.
Bit of respect, okay?
Okie doke, son.
You want to pick on someone your own size?
Yeah.
By all means, stand up.
Mate, you look too big for me, mate. You take that wig somewhere else, lad. Jesus Christ.
Good lad. Right, best of luck. Sorry, Will, I'll see you later. Thanks for the tickets, mate.
See you after. Jesus Christ. That threw me off. Don't really know what much else to say. Fucking hell. Briefcase wanker. Jesus Christ. I don't know how many tickets you've gave him, David, but fucking hell, it was a good one. Do you know what? You can't write it, can you? I'm just looking forward to Saturday night. I don't know, I'm thinking about different things going through my mind, and I'm always the underdog, yes. I'm going in with a dangerous fighter, yes. It's all the things that there was on March the 4th, they all still stand. They really do. So let's just get to Saturday, see how it goes. I've prepared as best as I possibly can. I'm in great shape. And I just want to fight. That's the only thing I'm good at. That's the only thing I know. I just want to have a fight. He looks great, like he did last time. His team sound very confident, like they did last time. Few new faces, unlike last time. So let's just see. The talking or me talking nonsense and gibbet, it's not going to do anything else, you know. Let's just see. I'm at the moment where I don't really like the look of him. I just want to punch him. So, you know, and I'm pretty sure he feels the same. I know he likes to tell you, Tony's nice smiling face, mate, he'd love nothing more than to knock every single tooth out my mouth. Don't be fooled. I understand exactly what's in front of me. I understand what he wants to do to me. The mask comes off on Saturday and the gloves go on. And we fight, mate. And this is a fight to the finish. Believe you me, this time it's a fight to the finish.
If you can make it.
I've always made it, mate.
Good. Then they got a great night in front.
Never found wanting. Never ran, never will.
Okay, let's go.
We are going to go, believe you me. We are going to go. And you're going to have to do things that you don't really want to do. I promise you. I swear to you. You're going to have to go them places. You are going to find out. When you look at me, mate, you don't look at someone who's mentally weak. You look at someone who's far mentally stronger than you. Someone who can push more buttons than you. And someone who will do anything to win. Saturday night, you will find out. I promise you.
Can't wait. Cannot wait. Brilliant.
I'm sure you can't.
Fantastic.
I'm sure you can't. And it doesn't detract anything from your great, fantastic legacy you've left, so don't worry about that. They're all going to remember you for your fantastic special nights. But Saturday night,
like
mate,
Saturday
is
night,
not going to be one of them.
It will be.
It's not. If you remember, just like the first time, we all sat here, all this press, all these guys, they all laughed at me last time. There'll be no rematch this time, David. You just close the curtain on you, that's all we do. That's what's going to happen on Saturday night. Like before the first fight, it was all laughing, joking. Tony doesn't stand a chance. I'm going to pulverise you in 2 rounds. Unbelievable. I mean, Dave has even gone from the t-shirt carrying sweat bucket man to now he's gone to great coach.
A good coach.
You said great.
I said good.
No, you said great. I listened to the words. But
good or great?
It's great. He's a great coach.
Good coach.
So you know,
but no t-shirts.
How can you go from t-shirt carrier to go? Well, okay, let's just take it.
Because he trained you to beat me. No. He upgraded in my eyes. He went from that
How do
to
you go
beating
from that?
me. Because he trained you to beat me. Do you not understand?
No, do you not understand?
He earned the credit for you. People to
so
get
before
my respect.
Before our fight, he was just a t-shirt.
I hadn't seen anything prior to you beating me that would make me say yes.
Not a world
he's a good
fight.
or great.
Not trained the world champion. No, a British. He hadn't just trained the British Commonwealth European world champion. Does that not matter? No.
No.
What matters is you end on Saturday night.
Yes.
What matters is I've got a good coach as well.
Yes.
And what matters is Will Mackenzie's briefcase looks absolutely fucking fantastic.
Tony, you obviously there was huge needle before the last fight, real tension all the way up to the actual event, and after the finish, you went and hugged him. You went and gave him respect.
I showed respect, Adam, purely for
but
the fact of what he'd done for me.
Is that still here? That respect?
I've gave him it back. I gave him it back by giving him this fight. I didn't have to do this fight. Everyone don't forget that I had other options. I didn't have to give David Haye a rematch. David Haye was that smarmy and arrogant and cocky that he didn't even put a rematch clause in the contract. No one does that. At this kind of level, you ask Eddie, no matter how confident he is of his man winning, in every fight he goes into, anything past I would say a domestic title fight, you would enter a rematch clause on behalf of your fighter. Is that general practice, or is it not?
If you're a good promoter.
So, but is there any possible way you would not put a rematch clause in? So, like David said, not even in his wildest dreams would you imagine making a fight of the magnitude that it was last time. And bear in mind, David said it was a big fight. So why wouldn't you put a rematch? Because he was that arrogant and that just egotistical. He thought he just had to turn up. That's all he thought. David just thought he had to turn up. He probably thought a fart would have knocked me out if it came from him. That's how little he thought of me. And he made a grave mistake, because now he's dancing to a different tune. And it ain't fucking Luther Vandross. It's something totally different. He's going to be dancing to Z cars on the way to the ring. You're going to listen to me walking this time. And you're going to wait a little bit. Like I had to dance my fat ass off last time, you're going to wait this time. And I'm going to enjoy it. For the first time in your whole life, your whole career, it's all on the line. I've done this 5 or 6 times. 5 or 6 times I've done it. I've been where you are. I just didn't have the lovely revenge cap or the nice white jumpers to make you look a bit bigger. And I definitely didn't have Will Mackenzie on my team either. But we just get to Saturday night. Adam, what more do you want me to say? I think I'm just looking forward to Saturday. And it doesn't matter what we say or what we do. No one cares what happens today. No one cares what gets said today. All as it comes down to is Saturday night. That's all. We're just Saturday night entertainment. That's all we are. I know exactly where I am in this, where this whole circus lies. Saturday night, I punch you in the face with everything I've got, and we will go from there.
Tony, one last one. David says that he's going to take it slow. He's going to get through the first 6 rounds and then step it up.
David's never done that in his whole life, Adam. David has never shown he's a 12-round fighter who gets strong in his whole life. So, although I know it's the best version ever of him, he's never shown that. So, boxing is a sport where fighters do not get better as they get older. It's happened on literally, you know what, in all honesty, it's never happened. It's never happened. You can give me examples. People might say George Foreman, Bernard Hopkins. No, because it always ends badly.
You seem to have got better as you got older.
Nope. I can't do what I can do. I'm 35. I'm 35.
How old were you when you won a world title?
I'm 35. I can't do what I could do when I was 25.
How old was you when you won a world title?
33.
Okay, and you'd failed up.
I'm 35. I'm 35 now.
Failed up until that point, so you got better as into your 30s.
Well, you try making 12 stone 7. See how you do.
Question is it? So you got better as you got older.
I moved weights.
When you're 32.
No. I moved weights. That's what happened there, David.
You got older as well.
David? Are you telling me you're the same man who faced Jean-Marc Mormec?
No.
Of course you're not, because it's impossible. You know, I'm not the same man I was that I faced Alunga Makabu. Actually,
you got better as you got older.
I got cleverer as I got older. I didn't get better.
Clever, better. Sure way you look at it. More experienced, more teak tough.
So at 90 years old, David, I'm going to be the best fighter I could possibly be, because I'll have so much knowledge that, you know, Einstein. It's ridiculous, David.
I'd agree to disagree with you on this one, then.
I'm sure you would, mate. You would agree to disagree. That's all you'd ever do, mate. You can't hold a conversation with me. Can't do it. Once again, mate, them acting lessons are definitely not working. You need to work on the craft. If you want to be an actor, you need to work on the craft. I mean, that's the worst fake laugh.
Really hurt my feelings there, Tone. You're really hurting me, yeah?
I don't need to hurt you, mate. I'm going to do that Saturday night.
I'll hurt you.
I'm going to do that Saturday night. Like last time, innit, mate?
Really getting to me here, Tone.
I don't need to. I'm going to get to you Saturday night.
I feel like I've been got to here, Tone.
Why?
Because you're so much more mentally strong than I am.
I'm not.
You are.
Just another fighter, mate.
Just a fact. Just stating facts. That's all you're doing, I know.
It's not a fact, mate. Tell you what, whoever you're paying for these acting lessons, he's absolutely diabolical. No wonder he can't get a role in absolutely fuck all. No wonder he's back fighting. He's back fighting, mate, because that's all he knows. That's all he can do. Instead of saying, I'm going to retire at 31, he's back in the ring. Back in the ring. After all he's achieved, he's back here. I'm at the pinnacle of my career, David. You're on the downside.
I know.
You've been to the top. You've been undisputed cruiserweight champion. You've been heavyweight champion. You've been in mega blockbusters. And now you're answering to a little fat scouser.
Exactly.
And you're telling me you're at your peak. You're telling me you're at the best.
I'll tell you after the fight.
No, you're just telling me. You said you're at your best. I'm just saying.
It feels like it, but I haven't got in the ring.
Look at the blockbusters you've been in. How is this even? How am I even relevant?
See, Saturday.
So your career's on the line, and you are facing.
I can tell you, I'm in my prime.
Are you facing the weakest opponent you've ever faced, David, on paper? Am I one of the weakest opponents you've ever faced on paper?
No, you're the best by far. Like
I am not, David. Please stop telling lies. Just tell the truth for
once. You're the best guy I've ever even seen.
Wow.
It's fastest, strongest.
I'm not slick. I'm not fast. I'm a fatty with a mouth. But you know what? I can back it up.
There you go.
I backed it up on March the 4th last year. Do you remember?
Let's try and back it up Saturday.
If you forgot that too. Say that again.
Let's try and back it up on Saturday as well.
I don't need to back it up. I've beat you once already.
You can't agree with anything.
I've beat you once already. More of the fake laugh. Stop it, please. You're embarrassing yourself. It's just, we've done it once already. We've done it once already, mate. I've beat you already. I've won, David. No matter what happens on Saturday, I've won. I have won, mate.
I'll beg to differ after the fight.
No, trust me. No matter what happens on Saturday, I've won. You was always expected to be here. You was always expected to be the man who's earning this, doing that, the big shot. I was just always the mouthy scouser who couldn't do anything. I've won, mate.
Okay, you've won, I've lost.
I've won, I know.
There you go. Can you stop talking now?
Thank you. He's fantastic, isn't he?
You're right, I'm wrong.
Conversation stilted. Look in his eyes, final message.
Good luck, Saturday. Good luck. It's going to be fun.
Take the mask off. Enjoy me 15 minutes again.
No, it's going to be longer than 15 minutes. Minutes.
You said to me last time, enjoy me 15 minutes of fame.
This time I'm saying enjoy the whole fight.
So is it 30 minutes?
Enjoy the 36 minutes we're going to have.
36. You've just told me you're going to stop me, so I was going to go 36 minutes.
So we'll see. Here we go.
You make your mind up. You're a walking contradiction.
Up to 12 rounds for boxing, yeah? Enjoy that timer.
It's not going to last 12, in my opinion, either.
Okay, then there you go.
So, we'll see. I just wanted it to happen.
Let's bring them head to head. Thanks very much, guys. We'll get some photos done and then interviews after.